Yo, how's everyone doing? Welcome to the 11th episode of DimesOnlyPodcast. Man, it's been a wild ride. Thank you guys so much for the love and the support. We're trying to be consistent. I know we've been slacking a little bit with this new episode. We're dropping it on a Friday. We've just been busy throughout the week.
Yeah, man. I know 11 episodes. I know you guys seen our new logo. We appreciate you guys for all the comments, the love, and the support on that.
We're in the Kyrie episode, number 11. Well, actually, is he still 11?
Yeah, he's still 11. Yeah, he's still 11. He's still 11.
All right. I just want to give a shout out. You guys saw the new logo. A good friend of mine who grew up with me did the logo. His Instagram, if you guys want to know. Well, his name's Abel. His Instagram is Benji's Doodles. It's BENGIS .doodles DOODLES. Follow him if you guys ever need anything related to graphic design. He's really good. He's a great buddy of mine. He's very reliable. So whenever you guys need anything done, you guys can hit him up on his Instagram. I really want to say thank you to him for making the logo. I know it's been a long time coming. We needed one. Yeah. And he really helped us out.
Yeah, Abel, I know I didn't thank you personally, but just thank you. Means a lot. You know, me and Jorge have been really working hard on this podcast, trying to get it started and, ultimately getting it started and doing what we do. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And we really appreciate it. So moving on to our episode, NBA Finals start today. It is the third quarter right now. Warriors are currently up 61-58. And this is a finals I don't think we predicted because we had Boston losing in the first round. And then we did,
actually.
And then I think... Well, at least I had the Warriors losing in the Western Conference Finals
to the Suns.
When I did my whole prediction. So yeah, this is crazy. I think it's set to be a great finals. What do you think?
By the looks of it is.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum has a little first finals jitter.
Yeah, a little jitter.
A little bit. It looks like Jaylen Brown's stepping up.
He just got his 7th point right now. Yeah, Jaylen Brown, I think it's a clear.
The finals best. MVP if they were to win. So
yeah.
Talking about if you got your predictions.
Yeah. So we were gonna get into our predictions. I'm gonna get the Warriors in 6. Curry finals MVP would be his first of his career. Should be his second.
Yeah, he got robbed the first year. Iguodala got it for locking up LeBron when LeBron still averages 30 points.
Do you know LeBron's averages in that series?
30, exactly? 35, no?
36, 11, and 7.
Yeah,
the guy who was defending him was rewarded for holding him to that. 37, 11, and 7.
Something about the GOAT.
Well, the GOAT played back in the 90s.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, man. So, Curry should realistically be fighting for his second Finals MVP. But
yeah, sucks, man.
Yeah,
they robbed him.
Yeah, it's neither here or there though. I think he is gonna get it because I picked the Warriors to win this series, and getting that. Where do you think that places him? Does that change your mind on where you rank him all time?
Wait, hold on. Before we get to that, let me give my prediction.
Okay. Oh yeah, sorry, man. Yeah,
I got Warriors in 7. Although I do want Boston to win, just because I like seeing first rings. So it'd be Jason Tatum's first, Jaylen Brown, and I really like Jason Tatum. He's a baller.
Yeah.
I even back in the day when he was in Duke, I got the same haircut as him.
You did.
You remember the line?
The little line, right?
Yeah, the little line. So I had the same haircut as him. So I've been following him since the Duke time.
Yeah, Duke days for sure.
Duke days. He was a baller there too. So I would like to see Tatum, Al Horford, and Jaylen Brown get their first ring.
Marcus Smart, everyone on the Celtics really.
But originally, I think my pick would be Warriors in 7. And going back to your question, he's gonna be top 10, I believe. Which brings me to a question I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, George actually texted me a couple of days ago, and he wanted to ask me a question.
But I said I'll save it for the podcast.
So hit me with it, bro. What you got?
This is a tough one. I can't even decide on this one. If Curry wins, this championship, you already know where I'm going with this.
I know where you're going with it now.
Does he surpass Magic as the best point guard of all time?
Okay. Wow. Yeah, I thought you were going to say Kobe.
Oh, no. He's not. above Kobe.
When you were saying it, wow, is he going to surpass Magic? No, he's not going to surpass Magic. Magic Johnson is the greatest point guard of all time. 5-time champion, 3-time Finals MVP, third, top 5 in assists of all time, the ultimate winner, nine trips to the finals. And not only that, he was dominant for an entire decade. It was either him or who else? The Rockets in the finals in the 80s.
Let me tell you something, though.
No.
Curry
Come on.
is single-handedly. Wait, I'm not saying Curry's gonna pass him. He's not. I honestly can't even decide who would be the best PG of all time. It's a tough one for me to decide. But for sure, Curry has changed the game.
Yes.
For more than.
Okay, now that's another topic.
He's the most influential player, which could put him up there. Also, in my opinion, if Curry played in Johnson's era, they would look at him like he's a wizard.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They would look they would look at him like he's a wizard. And he'd probably get even more rings than Magic at that time. The way he played.
Yeah. No, but now
and they my bad for cutting.
No. Go ahead.
The NBA, he changed the game so much that first little kids are learning how to shoot threes.
That's all.
When they can't even shoot a midi
or drive in for a layup.
Yeah. 2, the NBA or NBA teams need to find a new way to defend the 3-point line. They all have to draw up strategies to defend that 3-point line, all because of Curry. You go on a fast break. What's the first shot you shoot?
I hate that.
A 3 instead of a layup on a 3-2, let's say fast break. But in my opinion, don't even know who to put as my PG of all time.
Oh, so you're stuck in the middle.
I'm stuck in the middle. Okay. But I'm saying if he wins, I don't know. It's a tough one. Yes, Magic has more rings, but that doesn't mean anything. I would say championship doesn't matter because then I know these Lakers fans are going to be like, if Boston were to win. That's not what it's about. No, I know. Because if Boston were to win, Lakers fans are still going to say, oh, Lakers are the best team. But in a lot of their logic, they're really not because they count championships. But I don't think it's all about championships. You know what I mean, though, right? A lot of Lakers fans, but he has, or not Lakers fan, but people, he has this many rings, this many rings. Okay, so in that case, Boston would be the best team if they were to win today.
Yeah.
Or not today, but this playoff.
Curry changed the game. Whether he changed it for the better or changed it for the worse, that's another topic 10, we could talk about. He is the second greatest point guard of all time, and I say greatest point guard of all time. To me, great, and I had the same argument with the GOAT conversation. Great is different from best. Now, I believe Curry is the best. No, actually, not even best point guard, but he's definitely the most talented point guard of all time. Probably. I mean, you could put Curry up there too.
Another thing is, I would say, you mentioned if he's top 15 right now, but also if he wins this, is he top 10? I think he's top 10 already.
You think he's top 10 already?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so another question I was going to pose to you. Now, if you have him top 10, do you have him ahead of his old teammate Kevin Durant?
Oh, I honestly do. I do. Yeesh. All right, KD might be the greatest scorer of all time. But I think losing to the Celtics this year just proved that. Okay, I'm not saying you need to win it by yourself because no one has ever done it.
No one. I don't care what you say. No one has won it by themselves.
But also, you put him over. A lot of people put him over LeBron sometimes, right? Yeah. But LeBron won it with Kyrie. KD could not win it with Kyrie. Okay, KD had Harden
and Westbrook,
and he lost it. And that proves you okay. And then he joined Curry, and they won the chip.
Yeah, but you could argue the best team ever assembled.
He wins the chip with Curry. He leaves Golden State, and who goes to the finals? Not KD.
Okay, yeah.
But Curry.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. You could say that. People, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. People are gonna say, yeah, but Golden State didn't make the playoffs 2 years in a row. But to play that devil's advocate,
But
they weren't healthy.
all right, but also that they didn't make 2 playoffs in a row.
But because they weren't healthy.
Yeah, because they weren't healthy. But did KD make another finals?
That's true.
It doesn't matter if you're in the playoffs, but don't make the
remember
finals.
KD didn't play his first year in Brooklyn because of his torn Achilles.
Okay.
But last year.
Last year, yeah.
But last year, yes, was his first year, and he lost to the eventual champion Milwaukee Bucks.
The Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah. To answer my own question that I posed to you about him surpassing KD, if he wins,
we're talking if he wins.
If he wins, I think he will. Currently, right now, no. Because Kevin Durant, I think, is top 10. I have Curry top 15, more like top 12. I have him 11th or 12th. If he wins, I think he will.
Wait, let me. You said best and greatest is different.
Yeah.
Greatest, we're talking about Curry, who's established his legacy in the NBA.
Yeah.
By winning.
He could retire. He could retire after the series, and yeah.
He's a winner, which comes to greatest. Best as a player, yes, you'll give it a KD because he could do it all. Mm-hmm. So we're talking individual talent. We're going KD.
Yeah.
But as far as could play and is a winner.
Yeah. You see,
I'm talking about Curry.
There's so many things you need to consider in terms of where you rank, like who you have as the GOAT or whatever. You could hit them with stats. You could hit them with just the eye test. So
as far
there's a lot of different factors, and also too, it depends on the type of person you are too, and what you like seeing. Or whether what you grow up with or
honestly,
like
KD.
So there's a lot of factors.
If you look at KD, yes, he's better the way he plays and all that.
Yes.
But as far as could win,
more accomplished.
I want a winner on my team. I'm taking Curry or KD. I'm taking Curry just because he's proved to me he could win.
Oh, okay. I see.
You get me?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I need KD to win it by himself, but the way he won it is. It was a handed ring.
He needed the Warriors more than
needed the Warriors.
The Warriors needed him
more than the Warriors.
Yeah,
because the Warriors were gonna be good regardless.
Yeah,
with KD or without KD. With KD was just free ring given.
Right.
But since now we're seeing that KD left, the Golden State for a better option. Kyrie left the Celtics for a better option. And the two teams in the finals are Warriors and Celtics. So what does that tell you about KD and Kyrie Irving?
Yeah, that's crazy how it works.
And I know the Brooklyn Nets weren't stacked, but let me tell you this. You had KD and Kyrie. KD and Kyrie were not able to win one game out of a 7-game series. At least one, which is pretty bad. And then I know, how is Jimmy Butler going to average more against the Celtics than what KD averaged? Because I know KD was held to like 13 points one game.
And then horrible shooting numbers as well, too.
Yeah, and Jimmy Butler balled. I'm not saying Jimmy Butler better, but like
in terms of who they faced.
Yeah. They both same teams, and Jimmy Butler
had the better numbers.
Won
3 games.
And
yeah.
KD couldn't win one. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I know LeBron got swept, but he went to the finals, and he didn't have Kyrie or Kevin Love.
You didn't have Kyrie. Because Kyrie wasn't even on the team.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah. And then
28. You're talking about 2018, right?
When they got swept
2018.
Yeah, they didn't have a team.
Yeah. No, you know what? I find it crazy how you wouldn't surpass Curry over Magic. In terms of, because like you watched this basketball for such a long time, and you know it, and
but we know that
I find that surprising. Like I figured you would just have Curry as the best already. Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying because in this era, I feel like it's harder.
No, you know what? Well, the eras you could contrast them. They're different.
It's kind of hard to talk about. But in this era,
the spacing. The spacing,
when they say
the
about
flow.
like LeBron, in this era, LeBron will be too soft.
Yeah,
Players are just. A great player.
Yeah.
Like you see LeBron's built.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, I've never understood that.
Yeah, it's
about that type of talk. Yeah, man. So, yeah, it's crazy. I mean, hopefully we get a good finals, 6-7 games, all very close games. This one hopefully it goes down to the wire.
Is it?
Yeah, it's still the third quarter. Warriors currently up right now by 9. Sticking with the NBA, news came out last Friday that my Los Angeles Lakers hired head coach Darvin Ham from the Milwaukee Bucks.
You happy about that?
I am happy about that. He's been an assistant for a very long time. And a lot of that time with Mike Budenholzer, who's the coach for the Milwaukee Bucks. And he was a former player, won the chip with the Detroit Pistons back in 2004. And I'm glad that he's getting his first shot as a coach, and specifically with the Lakers, because I think he did his time. And I feel like he's going to do great for us. Now the thing is, who's going to be on the team? You know?
Yeah.
I like the hire, but now But I also like how we're doing it one step at a time, because summer's long. We still have a lot of moves to make. The draft is coming up and all that. So I like the head coaching hire. Now, there's going to be a lot of scrutiny on him because, you know, the Lakers, and especially their fans, myself included, we hold very high expectations, you know? So, I mean, his feet are already on the fire just because he is now the Lakers head coach.
And with Laker fans, you know, you want to win now situation every time.
No, definitely it's a win now situation. With AD and LeBron James, you want to win now.
Yeah,
and
you do.
Yeah, so we'll see how it goes.
Kind of weird how you didn't say Westbrook, like now with AD.
I was gonna ask you about Westbrook.
You're like, no, AD. You said it's a win now when you have AD. LeBron.
I didn't even mention Westbrook.
But you didn't even mention Westbrook.
I know.
That
now,
shows he's kind of.
What do you try to do with Westbrook? Do you try to make it work? Or?
Honestly, I don't keep Westbrook. In my opinion, I'm not saying trade for
anyone. Like what is it? Is it like F him and just get him out under any circumstance, or is it the trade has to fit? Like
I feel like the trade, you just try something new with Westbrook, because by the looks of it, Westbrook's not the Westbrook you guys want.
Now, by the looks of it, it looks like he's gonna stay.
No, too. He is.
Yeah.
Which I know Ali fans are heated right now. A lot of them.
Yeah, a lot of them.
A lot of people hate Westbrook. I never liked Westbrook to begin with. Yeah, maybe with OKC, like a little bit, but to be honest with you, it's the Westbrook era over.
Yeah, I think his biggest.
Over. He was an MVP. I give him that. Like he was good, and it's over now. It's over.
Now, since he is gonna stay, I believe Darvin Ham's biggest challenge is trying to
fit him in the rotation,
fit him in, you know, the type of offense he wants to run, type of defense he wants to run. LeBron and Westbrook are so ball dominant. So I even heard talks of maybe have Westbrook as a sixth man, you know, have him come off the bench.
Honestly, I would trade him.
You know how NBA players are specifically. His ego, I don't think he's going to handle that. Because remember they asked Carmelo to come off the bench. And he's like, who, me? You know, so eventually he warmed up to it because he had no other choice.
Because I feel like players like that.
Yeah, Westbrook, it's a different situation.
Players like that, when you're good and you know you're a beast, or you've been
former
a beast,
MVP, multiple All-Star, you know?
It hurts you because you feel like you can still give that kind of, how do you say, you could give that kind of energy. Yeah. Like you could still bring like that old you, supposedly. You think you still have it in you.
It's ego.
So man. I feel like, your ego gets hurt when they tell you come off the bench because you knew what you were once.
Yeah. All these guys on the court right now were their best player in high school. Most likely they're the best player in college. You come to the NBA, you have a specific role that you need to fill. Fit. Like Jason Tatum, he's clearly a star. Curry's clearly a star. But other guys like Kevin Looney, Marcus Smart, Daniel Tice, Al Horford, Andrew Wiggins even was a number 1 overall pick. Now he has a specific role that he needs to do. And sometimes it hurts the ego, but you got to do that in order to be a great team and to win a championship.
Yeah, I feel like that comes to maturity. And you can't accept the fact that you're kind of done, you're getting older, and you're not the same.
Or just it's not the same. Mm-hmm.
I think you're just not mature enough to help the team. At that point, you're not even thinking about the team. You're thinking about yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
A little bit.
Which is why a lot of these teams, they don't make it far. Maybe they make it far and they lose in the last game because of that one little thing.
Yeah, I remember something that my coach would say, Coach Joy. Shout out Coach Joy. But
we haven't given him a shout out since like the first episode.
Yeah, first episode, huh?
We hope you're still watching.
Yeah, we hope you're still watching. But anyway, I remember when I know people would get subbed out, and when they'll see, hey, come like, let me put me an example. I don't think I ever did it, but just like an example.
Yeah.
Like, hey, George, like, you're coming out of the game. You turn, you suck your teeth, or you give that face, like, man, like, you get mad.
Or you kind of put your head down and go to the bench.
He would say, like, oh, that's just saying you're not trusting your teammate because you don't think he's capable of, like, playing in the game right now.
Of guarding whoever you're guarding, scoring.
Yeah. Even if he's not the best scorer, not the best player, but, you know, he's on the team for a reason, right? Yeah, he's in the rotation for a reason, so it's only you trust. So that's what I mean by maturity. Westbrook should give a chance. He could do the mentor part, but I don't know about the playing part. I don't think he's ready
for that.
You don't think he can mentor someone like the next? So. Or maybe you could. Wait, what pick do you guys have?
Definitely in the 20s.
Yeah, I mean, you could always get a sleeper off that. So many sleepers have came out of 20. Jokic, Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's going to be a roller coaster off season. I just hope that next season's
Let me ask you a question. I know we went over this before. You wouldn't not want John Wall on your team?
Oh my God.
He's not he's not ball dominant, but he could make plays as far as moving the ball around. It's just a matter of fact of the teams to hit shots.
Nah, bro. John Wall hasn't played in the league for 4 years.
2 years, but the last time he played, he
averaged 2 years. 4.
No, he played with
like
the Rockets.
A long time. He played with the Rockets like 20 games.
No, I think it was like more than 20.
Okay, anyway, 40.
But anyway, he averaged 20 off of that. Just imagine what he could have done. I mean, they just stopped playing him because they wanted to give the new guys a chance. But he averaged 20.
If he comes, his job's not going to be average 20. His job's going to be give the ball to AD and LeBron.
Yeah. And he could get you your 60 a night.
No, dude. No.
All right. I'm just saying. I'm trying to save the Lakers. And I'm not even a Lakers fan. Put me as a GM. I mean, at this point, you need to try anything, right?
You think they're that down bad?
John Wall's not these. John Wall could still get you buckets.
You said try anything. That's not anything.
But John Wall could get you buckets still. He's not completely.
I don't need him to get me buckets. I need him to play defense and give the ball to LeBron and AD.
He's a good two-way. He was one of the
best two-ways back in like 2017.
Okay, but you're still gonna not give him a chance after not seeing him play. He's been working. He's been in the lab.
He could get a chance in Sacramento. He could get a chance in Indiana. He's not gonna get a chance with the Lakers.
And then when he balls out, I'll bring him to the Lakers. That's what they all say. All right,
George.
Moving on.
Yeah, you ready for this little game I got for you?
Yes.
All right. It's called Real News or Fake News. I'm going to read you a headline. You're going to tell me if that headline is real or fake news. You got it?
Right.
I got about 5 right here. All right, number 1. You can't see my screen, right?
No, I can't.
Okay, good.
I can't even
number
see that
1.
far.
A university banned the use of capital letters to avoid scaring students. Is that real news or fake news? If you want me to repeat it.
Well, the era we're living in right now seems kind of like could be real, but I think it's fake.
Ding, ding, ding. It is fake. It is fake.
But just in what we're living in, because that's you can't do that. That would be like that's how you write. You get me?
Completely dumb. All right, second one. NASA is installing internet on the moon.
No, that's true.
Fake? That's true.
I saw it. I saw that.
That is true. You're 2 for 2. This is really happening. NASA will be building a 4G network on the moon. It's probably 5G now and stuff like that. This is from The Independent and several other sources.
No, yeah. So, I read about that. Okay. So that one I know is real.
All right, moving on
I've been keeping up.
The third one. School bans parents from sports day for bad behavior. Is that real or fake news?
I think that's real.
You're 3 for 3, dude. That actually happened in the country of Wales.
And you know why I know? Because I know how parents be.
Hey, what about those type of parents who just who just like act out too much on the bleachers?
Yeah.
Like, whether for whatever sporting event.
Or also, you didn't give my son playing time. I'm gonna send him somewhere else. You don't need him.
That is the worst. Like, ma'am, sir, your son, daughter is not in there for a reason. I get it. I get it. Like in the park, if you're playing in the park or whatever,
you're paying your money. Park. Yeah, like obviously, you need you send to play, develop.
Yeah. So like everyone gets to play.
But I'm talking about like
trophy, even though I hate that. I hate participation.
High school and up.
Yeah, that's like especially varsity.
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 Look, like when I played, I remember there was one game. Okay, the playoff first when I was a freshman, first playoff game. Mm-hmm. What would I say? It was 2014.
We played Garfield.
We played Garfield. I went in for like 4 minutes, and then I didn't see the court again, and I didn't pout or anything.
Because
I knew I wasn't gonna play, you know, and I wanted to win. I don't want to go in and mess up the game.
Yeah.
So it's like, what about you didn't give my son playing time? Do you even need him? Why'd you move him up if you weren't gonna give him play time? Yeah, you know what that.
Okay, so me and you are on the same page on that. All right, number 4, gorilla learns how to knit. Is that real or fake?
That's real.
Ooh, stumbled you there. That is fake news. That is completely made up. Made that up.
I don't know, because you know animals be smart.
Yeah, so. That's true. That's true. And also gorillas, obviously, they're the only ones that have opposable thumbs.
So that one sounded kind of real.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, actually, when I first, I was like, yeah, this is. A
it sounds real though. Okay. Like, cause you'll be hearing that like in the news, like sometimes.
Some random animal doing something.
First gorilla to do a handstand or something. I don't know. I mean, they probably can. They do actually, but I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Little example.
All right. Last one for you. German street covered in chocolate after leak from chocolate factory. Is that real or fake?
I'll go real.
Ooh, 4 for 5, baby. That is real. That actually happened. Well, in Germany. In the chocolate factory in I don't know how to pronounce this, and it covered the entire pavement, and it was pretty bad. Yeah, this was reported by the Washington Post and other news sources. So 4 for 5, bro. That's not bad. That's pretty good. I thought I was gonna stumble you on the first 3, but
I almost got them all right. The gorilla one, I wanted to say fake, but like I said,
thought you were. I was like, this doesn't sound, but yeah, like I mean, you explained why.
Yeah, another thing I wanted to bring up.
What's up, bro?
You're done for like.
Yeah. Go for it.
Just a quick little story. We going back on the Westbrook when you know your wash and stuff. It's not like I'm not gonna bash on Westbrook, but I'm bashing on like you don't have it sometimes.
Okay.
So me, I wouldn't say I was like that nice at basketball. I mean, if you guys see me play, I would say decent. Man, I think not to hype myself too much. I was above average, you know. Okay. So nowadays I be going to play at Alley Fit, right? And Alley Fit's Alley Fit. I haven't been
your typical Alley Fit.
Yeah, I haven't been how I used to be. I would say I'm washed. For now, I'm getting back into it little by little because I just started lifting and I just completely ditched the hooping. Now I hoop I used to hoop 3 times a week. Now I just hoop
every now and then.
Every 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. So I went to Alley Fit, and you see those guys that I don't like to bash on bad players just because they want to play. They want to get the reps in. But usually when you want to see a bad player, you attack them, right? If they can't play defense, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna be mean or anything, but usually there's that guy who can't.
With all due respect,
there's a guy who can't really guard. Can't play defense.
Not that well.
He can't play defense. So usually when I go, I try to play smart. Whoever's guarding him, I give him the ball, see if ISO him, go to work 1-on-1. That never happens ever when we play. But so I went to go play, I would say last week. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you why. That person, they put him on me last week. And I felt so disrespected. I'm like, man, am I really this bad now? But I had to give them the work, they gave me the ball.
What was it? Midi? What was it? Like little post work? What you got?
Little jab steps, little drive in, little hook shots, little drop steps. But my jumper's not really there right now, so that's all I'm limited to right now. Okay. It's there here and there, my jumper here and there. It'd be like those days where I could hit, and then there's those days, or I'll hit the first game and then I'll just completely not hit at all the rest of the game, and I barely get the ball. It used to be like, oh, here, George, take over. Mm-hmm. Here's a ball. Like when I used to play with my older brother, he'd be like, here's a ball, do something. My house turn. He would give me the ball, do something with it. Yeah. Now I'm not even an option like that. It's crazy.
That's sad, dude.
But I'm getting back into it. But I know my role. I could clamp. I could play defense. Okay.
So you're even guards. Marcus Smart. You're like the Marcus Smart.
Like the Marcus Smart.
Of
I went to go play last time, and there's a guard. Guards don't think I can guard them, but I clamped them. Who could vouch for me? My old teammate Jordan.
Oh, okay.
I went to go play with him, and I was clamping. And I stole it twice. One time he said it was a kickball, but he bounced it off my thigh.
Okay. Yeah.
and I was clamping. But like I could still play defense because I know I'm not going to be good in the offensive end like that. You know, I'm not a total scrub. I'm smart with the ball. I could get you open looks though because I'm pretty smart with the ball, but. Yeah. My role is usually defense, so that's going back on like the Westbrook situation. So, but there's just a little story that I felt like telling that when LA fit, I felt so disrespected. Just because they think I can't hoop anymore.
Damn.
I want to work that. I want to work though. I want to.
It's like
I went with Fraley and Javi.
You could talk bad about yourself, but as soon as someone says something or shows you, it's like, nah. Don't even. Don't,
no one talk bad about me, but the fact that you put the worst defender on me was like,
it's like, okay.
And they're like not a bash on people. Wait, who did we play with? I don't think I was the worst player on my team. We had some random dude we picked up who wasn't that good.
All right.
But yeah, that was a disrespect that I'm not like.
Yeah, man. No, I get you.
Without due respect, though, shout out like everyone who's trying to get better and stuff. Like even if you don't play,
just trying to hoop and
just
stuff
trying
like
to
that.
hoop. But no, all due respect, no like hate or nothing. I'm just sharing the story, just because.
Yeah. Warriors currently up by 12. End of the third quarter. Hopefully they close it out. Thank you for those. Hopefully you were with us for this long. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, sticking with us. 12th episode coming up next week, bro.
Next week, yeah. Well, we're in the 12th episode mark.
Yeah, and then we got some plans. Hopefully in the future,
we'll get in the summer.
We'll upgrade our equipment and whatnot.
Yeah, should we tell them what we're planning? Like as far as after playoffs.
We'll hit them with that next week.
Next week, yeah, it's gonna be kind of long.
All right, thank you guys.
All right, thank you for tuning in. Peace out.